Australia has urged the European Union to review its blockade of 250,000 life-saving coronavirus vaccines. Health Minister Greg Hunt said the European Commission should reconsider allowing Italy to block the delivery of COVID jabs to Australia. Rome successfully used the EU's vaccine export ban to stop AstraZeneca sending the doses abroad. It complained the Anglo-Swedish pharmaceutical giant had not done enough to deliver jabs to EU member states. Mr. Hunt told reporters in Melbourne, Australia has raised the issue with the European Commission through multiple channels, and in particular we have asked the European Commission to review this decision. Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison said he could understand Italy's reasoning for the blockade. He said, "In Italy, people are dying at the rate of 300 a day. And so I can certainly understand the high level of anxiety that would exist in Italy and in many countries across Europe." Australia insists the EU's export ban will not heavily impact its mass vaccination program. The country has already received some 300,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, which is expected to last until local production ramps up later this month. It began its rollout of jabs 2 weeks ago, using Pfizer's COVID jab to vaccinate frontline healthcare workers and senior citizens. Australia has ordered 53.8 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine, and a local pharmaceutical firm has secured the rights to manufacture 50 million doses in the country. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen last week warned that UK-based firm could be hit by the bloc's export ban. Brussels has been engaged in a furious row with AstraZeneca, the maker of the Oxford-produced jab, after it slashed the number of doses it would send to EU states. After a recent EU leaders summit, she said, "We want to see who is exporting where, and I was very clear from the very start that is not directed against any kind of country but is focused on the question, does the company that is exporting a vaccine produced in Europe honor the contract in the European Union? If we look at the pattern, the vast majority of exports is done by BioNTech Pfizer of 95% approximately. The rest be Moderna. Both of them are honoring their contract, so that is fine with us. We are in discussions with AstraZeneca where there is room for improvement where fulfillment of the contract is concerned, so here we have a very close eye on what is going on."